What's up, poker players? Hope you guys are out there killing it on the tables. Today we're going to take a look at some tournament sessions, including this Royal Flush, the second one of the 100K challenge. Let's jump right into the poker action. The first hand we're looking at is in the 5,000 guaranteed tournament. Blinds and antes are getting up there. Our chip stack is getting down there, currently sitting at about 8 big blinds. And it folds to us. I jam my entire stack in with ace 10 suited. From the hijack seat, we get a rejam from the cutoff. And it is a coin flip, ace 10 against pocket eights for a over 12,000 chip pot. Flop is king high, two-tone, two hearts. We have the royal flush draw to a jack and are currently a 61% favorite to win the hand on the flop. And we hit our royal on the turn. Move that up to 100%. Gotta love when you hit the best hand in poker. And our opponent is drawing dead going into the river, of course, and we take down that pot, doubling us up. Same tournament, couple hands later, not long at all, only a couple minutes, and we get pocket kings on the button, putting in an open raise of a little bit larger than 2x, 2,250 to go. We have almost 19,000 in our starting stack, and we get a call from the big blind. We see a flop of jack high two-tone, 2 spades on the board. Pretty good flop for our kings though. Big blind checks, and we put in a bet of half pot on the flop, and our opponent jams the rest of their stack in. I'm making the call here with the kings. I do, and we are up against a flush draw with a deuce 7, and there is the 5 of spades on the turn, giving our opponent the flush, and we get knocked out of the tournament so quickly after just having a royal flush. It hurts so bad, but that is how poker goes, you guys. Now we're going to take a look at a hand from the $1,000 rebuy and add-on tournament. We have ace queen playing from the hijack seat. Blinds and antes are up to 16-5. We are currently sitting at 29 big blinds, and everyone folds to us. We're going to be opening here. Make it 15 and 25 to go, and we get a jam from the small blind. Big blind makes a call. Big blind is a pretty fishy player, very high VPIP. There's probably going to be a lot of ace X's and small pairs in this player's calling range, possibly even 2 broadways in that 53%, even though it is a raised pot. So I jam the rest of my stack in, thinking that I am beating this player's range, and we get a call. Ace queen against 6s and 10s. We have a 35% chance of winning this pot. Not the greatest odds you want to have in a tournament, but we do have 2 overcards against 2 pairs. Flop is 8 high, 2 3s on the board. 9 comes on the turn. We need an ace or a queen on the river, and we cannot get there, and we get knocked out of this tournament. Now we're going to take a look at a hyper turbo mega stack tournament. That's a mouthful. We are currently sitting at a little bit less than 4 big blinds. These tournaments go up quick, and before you know it, your stack is getting down there, and I'm about to get blinded out right now, so I'm jamming here with the ace 7 right before the blind's under the gun. Folds all the way around to the big blind, who makes a call. It is jack 9 suited against ace 7. Flop is 10 high. Ace 7 still out in the lead. Jack comes on the turn though. We need an ace on the river, and we cannot get there, and we get knocked out of yet one more tournament. Now we're taking a look at the 3,000 guaranteed turbo mega stack. We have pocket 10s playing from under the gun +2, and we are at a little bit more than 14 big blinds right now, and I jam my whole stack in. Small blind makes a call, and we see a heads up hand. It is 10s against pocket kings. Not good for our 10s, especially when that king comes on the flop. We are dead, and we get knocked out of this tournament. That one looked like it was getting down there. We've got some pretty big stacks out there. I can tell you right now that our tournament session did not do that good. We only had about 2 or 3 cashes out of something like 15 or 16 tournaments. Now we're taking a look at a hand from the Friday Fun $1,000 guaranteed final table experience. If you guys get a chance, play this tournament. It's pretty fun. You start out with 1,000,000 chips. So it's essentially like starting out at the final table chip stack wise. It feels like you're playing for a lot more than you are. First hand we're going to take a look at from this tournament is King 10 offsuit playing from the cutoff. Blinds and antes are at 100,014. Blinds are 30, 60, and we are currently sitting at 11 and change big blinds. Full draw to us. I'm opening with the King 10 offsuit here. Just a min open, and we get a jam from the small blind. It is a little bit more than 170,000 chips for us to make the call here. We're getting almost 3 to 1 on our money. I make the call with the King 10, and we're up against pocket queens. We need a king or running cards here to win this hand, and we cannot get there. Wind up losing this one, and our chip stack is getting pretty low in that tournament. We had this hand a couple hands later. Ace 10 offsuit playing in under the gun +2. Under the gun +1 min opens. This guy has been playing literally every single 2 cards. So I'm getting it all in with the Ace 10 against this player. And he does make the call. It is 9-4 against Ace 10. We hit an ace on the river. We didn't need it though. We were ahead the whole way. And we double up in the final table experience. If you guys want to check out the final table experience, it is on America's Card Room on Friday evenings. There are links for America's Card Room down in the video description. And now we're looking at some pocket aces. Same tournament. Blinds are now at 40-80. The same player from the last hand opens again. And I am re-raising here with the pocket aces. I just make it a min raise. I put in a min raise here trying to isolate this player. I don't think he's going to be folding any cards with a min raise there. But we get a jam from the big blind. I'm making the call here with the aces. I do. We're up against pocket 10s. Queen high flop. Monotone. Just have to avoid running cards or a 10. Queen doesn't help. And the 5 gives us the hand, doubling us up. We are now at 1.43 million. Same Friday fun, $1,000 guaranteed final table experience. We are getting down there. Blinds and antes are now at 60, 120. Our chip stack is a little bit less than 1.2 million. And we get a jam from the cutoff. I make a call here with the ace queen suited, and we are dominating our opponent. 74% chance that we win this hand for 1.6 million chips. Flop is 7 high. 2 5s on the board does not help him out at all. We need to avoid a jack here, but fuck, there's the jack on the turn. And we get knocked out of the tournament and we lose a 2.6 million chip pot. But this tournament was fun and I do highly suggest checking it out. The link again is down in the video description. Also in the video description are links to all the social media accounts that I use. I would appreciate it if you guys like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter. Check out all those links down there. Hit that subscribe button here on YouTube if you have not done that yet. If you are subscribed already, thank you so much for doing that. And I'm glad that you are part of this community we are building here. And I hope you are enjoying the content and improving your poker game. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave those in the comment section below. In the next video, we're going to check out some cash game sessions. You guys saw all of those losing ones in a row. There they are. 5 $200+ losing sessions in a row. And we got a couple wins under our belt, which feels good. Trying to reverse that downswing a little bit. We had offsetting $580+ sessions. First one was losing, next one was winning, and we had a couple small wins in there too of $17 and $11. But you know what? Those numbers are green, and we get off of that train of red numbers in a row. I'm taking it. We're making improvements, and we're turning it around. Got to get back on that upswing so we can improve those bankroll numbers and work our way up to that 100K goal. Thanks for watching, poker players, and I will be back soon with the cash game video next. But until then, I will see you guys out on the virtual felts.